like a lot of others, will settle for par at 18. Now, birdie chance for Harmon to get to 1 under. Quick putt into the green, and he makes it. Very good putt for Brian Harmon. Mark Leishman, who had a birdie from less than a foot on the previous hole after a great approach. This at 16. And that'll work out very well. Leishman's on a roll.
In the middle of the fairway. Just about hole high.
6. Early did tap in for par. Furyk on the tee.
From 181. Might have to get up a little bit.
And does.
Yeah, beautiful shot there.
Pushed it. Couple long ones over the last few holes and had a very makeable putt that just didn't go in.
Phil just in front.
Yeah, not too difficult of a lie here. Not his best.
Rose. 16.
Camilo Villegas now for birdie. He made birdie back at the par 3 on the 14th. This for another 2. There you go. Bueno.
Another long putt for Camilo.
Garcia second.
Yeah, tougher lie here. Sitting down. Needs to chop at this one a little.
Really good.
First-time winner on tour this past season. One is a 21-year-old at the Wyndham. Climbing. Look at that. Siwoo Kim from 45 feet away. He came in with a 216-yard shot, found the front of the green, and he makes it from the base of the putting surface.
Bill trying to make par.
Straight up the hill. One of the holes, especially when the 6 is playing short like it is today. It just
Furyk. This for birdie, though. There it is. Never a doubt for Jim.
no, I put it in.
Second at the 5th for Pat Perez. Putting right from where Dustin Johnson just missed from. So see.
At 181 yards, slightly uphill. Most of the wind's coming off of his right. Very well controlled golf shot there.
Getting this in Garcia, miss it short. Live look now, Dustin Johnson. Yeah, a long way from where he was aiming.
Yeah, that's going to be quite the chance.
The 7th, Billy Hurley. Second shot, currently 4 under par. The location on that front portion of the green, very narrow, only 8 steps, 9 steps wide. Nicely done there. Good solid shot for Billy Hurley. That's a chance.
1 under. Had that tap-in par on the previous hole. Harrington with 2 birdies today, 1 bogey. This is good. Harrington has a chance for
out to the 7th.
Yeah, Billy Hurley for his 6th birdie of the day to get the 5 under par and makes that. Jumps up into a tie with Dustin Johnson. Nicely done there, co-leader. Good. Let's go to 6.
Lengthy one, to say the least, for Dustin.
You can see him aiming it way left of the hole. Good 12 feet, trying to come off that slope. All in all, I'd say a very successful approach putt there. Get within.
Under the greens, a little bit of a false front, but as we've mentioned, a little bit narrow.
That from 155, and you can't be left of this green.
Yeah, he's got to avoid the spin. Oh. Yeah, because if you fall off to the left, it is, especially someone that wants to be great still has that competitiveness, but you still got the mind. Just have to have the belief.
My wife Susan and I had dinner with Jim and Tabitha last week.
On there, started up the right center of the green and just move it gently back to the left.
Played some great golf over in Dubai, beat Henrik Stenson there.
So he's in a good spot in his life right now, getting married in July. This one looks good.
Needs a little bit of spin, gets it there. Yeah, a lot to be said about that. So he's real
A double fairway that they saw, so he used to only have to go left.
It's really a good par. He was a long way with that tee shot here. Still had 5 under.
Or at least allowed for it. So it basically goes like you're right. It's down to the slope, and this is downhill and fast. There's a left to right. Should move back to the left now.
Yep, there you go. Good read, good putt. Did you tell him what to do, Aaron? I think you did.
He knows what he's doing. Got to put it slightly outside the right. Not enough.
Yeah.
That swung quite a bit, and he's looking at the green like it hit something. And
This morning, of course, it was in the fog, but I could still feel the slope off the left side. And that's why the players that miss the green on either side so tough to get it up and down. Now Dustin Johnson off the tee, just trying to lay it up. Of course, these last 32 rounds, 10 of those have been 67 or better, but that might have fallen down into the fall line. There you go. Dead straight. Nicely done. Phil Mickelson makes birdie at the 7th. Still hanging in there. Go Dustin Johnson from the first cut of rough. Always tricky to kind of judge this from 155 yards. That's about where you expect it to be, just past the pin there. You got to get it back as far as you can. They're here at the 16th. This to get to 2 under par. So the Jagus make it from the same, kind of the same spot. Want to fall a little to his left, and it does. In the center of the hole. So Kuchar gets it to a couple under par.
Phil Mickelson now, he's got his eyes down that left fairway as well.
doing the same thing. Oh, this one's going left. Heads up.
Wow, just missed the... Trying to cut it off that bunker.
He's asking for it to stand here, and it did. Good Lord, almost
Everybody okay there?
took someone out.
I think it took out our cameraman.
Just about.
5 of his last 7 starts here. This is one of his favorite golf courses. Had a lot of success here. And there is why right there. Oh, my word. How's that not go in?
Leaders at 5 under par. Can he hit the green? All right, good leave.
That's from 161, great angle over here on the left side of the fairway.
Okay, good shot. Jim always able to control his irons.
153. This is a 9-iron. Plays it low.
Easy, because it does fall off to the right at the back of the green. And look at that. It was within a couple of feet from the hole. And this is why the 8th is so difficult. You have to.
Just hasn't been himself. Trying to find something good in the game that he can start to build on. That's a nice tee shot here. Looking at 20.
Shot that ended up over the green. Man, that takes a lot of guts. It lands 2 or 3 feet short. It rolls right back. So we've seen several players go left. But Dustin goes up the right side, so obviously he feels comfortable coming across that little branca to...
From about 10 feet. Well done. 18, which can certainly have teeth today. Seen a lot of birdies at 18.
Under par, get up into that log jam. Left hand low works. There you go. Played some great golf this year as he won the second event at Mayakoba and continuing.
And that one was moving just a little bit back to his left, but he had a hole.
He's Adam Scott from a outstanding angle to that hole location. Only danger is going long or right. Yeah, that's smart. Most players coming up short.
He's been hitting this club all right today. Tough day on the greens, though, for him. This one going a little up the right side.
Hanging in. It's okay.
Break out of that pack at 5 under par. Just not going to see a whole lot of birdies at the 8th hole.
Look like it's even on the green.
Sounded like good contact.
Right where he was looking.
Absolutely. Very good approach shot.
Absolutely smashed one down here.
You know, Sergio's trying to throw it way up in the air. Get it stopped just underneath pin high. Is very
Back here in the United States, different challenge, obviously, to 3. Sam Saunders at 5 under.
all the way across the green, just hoping to get it within 2 or 3 feet, and he does just that. Stress
14 in the field in strokes gained putting. This for a finishing birdie, and Harrington has it. Great putt at the last. That gets him to 4 under.
Moment to go. As the breeze picks up just a little bit here, hadn't been a factor at all to this point, so that so not the finish Phil wanted. A scorching opening 9, the front 9, or the back 9 of this golf course.
Yeah, all in all, with where he left his second shot on the 8th, saving par there. Drove it into the bunker on 9. Big trouble there.
Drop one at the last for Phil Mickelson. 67.
Now the first cut, oh, you can see that hop. Bad. Might have actually been beneficial. Took off a lot of speed and settles up within 2 or 3 feet for him.
Took Harrington. 3 under for Harrington.
Make that.
And that.
4.
Beauty. 3 in a row. No problem either. So Dustin Johnson 5 under.
Over at the 5th, the par 4. 415 yards today. Oh man, that almost flew in the hole. Good shot. Just about 3 feet.
You know, if you're on the first, going with driver, a little over 300 yards to the end of the fairway. But looks like he's done exactly what he wanted to do, get it and play on the first hole here. But I think that's one of the beautiful things about what's happening in today's professional game is that safe to assume he hit some type of almost knockdown, big curving tee shot there with driver, because if he went ahead and just went after one, he'd
Go play.
as good as anybody letting it roll off him.
Up to the 5th, and Saunders cleaning up.
Nice putt there. And a nice scorecard. 6
and 94 yards. And he's got a 7-iron. Really good look right at this flagstick in the front right.
Yep. Went enough.
He's also got a 7-iron. Sounded like good contact.
Back edge, technically.
A lot of birdies today at 17. Of course, that eagle by Phil Mickelson, but that was the 22nd birdie.
Great look at what you're facing here.
Leaving this out to the right a little bit. Going with just a 3-wood off the tee, but to the green.
Speaking of up at the green, Bubba with the putter for eagle.
Perfectly placed there. Going with just a 3-wood as well. Pretty touchy putt here and there.
Very. Well, as you said, David, you're happy with the 2-putt.
With a man who's got great touch.
So you can see how very little hit he had to put on that putt to get it started down the slope.
Back on the tee, number 1, Jason Day. Will he remain number 1 in the world?
3-wood as well for Jason Day. Going a little bit left.
Well left.
You know, he predominantly likes to play a cut. This one starts down the right-hand side, but it's not cutting back.
Easy to pick that ball up in the air.
Gallery liked it. Well, they should.
Shouldn't be much more than a 7-iron. Maybe try to cut a 6 in there. Good shot just over the flag. Nice look at eagle to start your day.
Great. Got a 7-iron. This has got to be a big 7-iron. He must think he's got a flyer.
Maybe a bit unlucky. I think that
Day for eagle.
Similar spot where Jordan Spieth was. Is just all about the speed. Pretty good putt, just a few feet past, put him right back out.
Sam Saunders here, second shot, perfect tee shot. Only missed one fairway today, so from 153 yards. He's played the par 4s 3 under, 3 under on the par 5s. That's how he gets the 6. That needs a little help from the slope.
Opener Thomas for birdie. Okay. Easy one. He's originally scheduled to play here. Tiger out with the back. Good open.
Distance that he is so adept at.
no, not high enough. Do it right away, but that's all right. Make a par at the second hole. That's just fine.
You're probably picking up strokes on the field doing that.
Head going 7.
Sam Saunders, 21 feet for birdie to get the 7 under. His best opening round is a 64 back in the 2015 Barbasol. And there you go. Gets it to 7 under. Par is 71, so right on track there.
Just kind of a guidance bunker out there. That's looked like he was trying to do that. Just to the right, maybe? Right center?
That would be it.
Nice drive.
For play, here's Billy Haas first.
From 135. That was a pitching wedge.
Firing it straight at the flag.
Yeah, 129 with a gap wedge, David. And this is with part of his game where he's improved a lot since last year. This one needs to get down, though, too.
Just took off.
I'm just gooching these guys today. Spring forward on him off the slope. And you can see that trundled on a bit. Down the slope, actually.
You might be right. Carried it just on the green.
16.
You know, Kevin Hall for his pars. He met Tiger Woods when he was 13 or 14 years old in Cincinnati at a junior clinic. So his mom, his mom a little bit of advice. He was excited. So when he got that email that he got the exemption, he was all
Billy Haas through the shadows now. This for birdie. He was the one out of the 3 who got it right on the approach. Staring at the golf ball the entire time. Solid.
Like an awful good lie there, though. He's staring it down like he likes it.
Regulation through 87 players. That's 12.79%. Obviously the toughest green to hit, but
So you're saying this hole's hard?
yes. Ben
Just
Hogan, yeah, Ben Hogan called it the greatest par 3. I'm not sure As we mentioned, Jordan might think that with that shot there. So it tells me he might try to hit a big cut.
It's trying to cut on that big sycamore back there.
Yeah, it's going to come out short long. Yeah, might sneak on there.
So Rose get it up and down from here earlier in the day. Chance. Oh.
List. Okay, I've been there, and not worry about maintaining, because then you start looking at finishes and events played. Go. Where you play, accumulating multiple wins, 20, 30 wins. That's what you're going to be remembered for. You certainly
Here, second par 3 scoring, so this is going to be a tough one here.
Coming down the hill really quick. Should hook a little bit.
Says he really works and concentrates on his speed, and that is nearly perfect speed. So
Very quickly into his day. Jamie Lovemark now. And Lovemark has the birdie. You can see that one turning in there. Wee Kim, 1 under par. Kim has gotten off to a nice start at the beginning of the season. This one very close to going in for an eagle. He'll have a tap-in birdie.
Bill Haas in great position off the tee, albeit a little bit farther back than most players.
Boy, he did. He laid it way back, Matt. This from 189. That's a 6-iron.
Didn't matter. Hit a great shot.
Scored.
Justin Thomas out of this front bunker. Look how deep that bunker is. Always tough to judge. Can't see the green, but he judges it well, really well. Nicely done, Justin Thomas. That's the reason you're playing such good golf.
Got 160.
Now, second shot.
138. And that was a pitching wedge.
He's been pretty dialed in with this.
Asking for it to go.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, he was right. It had to go a little bit, but
Out hopped on him just a little, went left, tricked him.
We know he said he's going to take his time.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Wasn't a great reaction.
Team, but I think you have to speed up. You can try to make it as reactionary as you can. Right there, I mean, he took forever over that putt. I was a
Check up. Now, the back portion of this green at 17. Summer Hayes rolling that one in, and that takes him to 2 under par. Birdies for Summer Hayes at 16 and 17. Bob Estes is at 3 over par, and this one will sit just past the flag. Veteran on tour. Ryo Ishikawa, he's at 17, and Ishikawa able to brush one in for birdie.
the days you can have like that on the PGA Tour, the days you're looking for.
Bubba, par 3 6th.
That's from 181 today as it's playing. And he's trying to hook a big 7-iron in there. Pretty well done. And left to right.
Called it early.
Snapped at the end.
Does it become a Dustin Johnson golf course? Not that he's short. I'm not saying Spieth is short, but
Well, it certainly helps, but
as it rolls
But you
up.
still got to do that.
Right. As long as you can do that, I guess it's your golf course. Yeah. Bubba.